everybody! Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks! It's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Now, look, did we rank up into Master 3-star? And has our elo been consistently lower than 1800, which is literally where you start? Yes, that is absolutely true. However, is every single day a new opportunity to set a new PB in terms of our matchmaking rating? Yes, it is! Okay, a little too hyped for ostensibly screaming in my room alone at 10 in the morning. Folks, we're going back into the Jade Room today, and as we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the genre lately, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Polite Girl writes, "Congrats on Master 3. Just got your cash. Happy being a paid actor for my liege." Okay, here's the thing, okay? We gotta have a talk as a community. I thought this comment was very, very funny. And then in the back of my mind, there was a thought of like, oh, okay. I mean, this is okay. I wasn't really in love with the starting hand that we got. I'm happy to do a little bit of a mulligan. You get a free one if you're playing Commander. Folks, in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, but, you know, we know that there's no real paid actors, right? And I'm scared that if it's someone's first video and then they look in the comment section down below and there's literally 20 identical comments being like, funny paid actor jokes. I just cashed out my PayPal. Thanks to Yusong for supporting me and my family. Like, I don't know. It might send the wrong message. So say thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the comment. I really appreciate it. I also want to give a quick shout out at the top of today's videos to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody doc and our Riichi Mahjong strategy docs that I've written, filled with Yusong-isms and brain rot, and dare I even say this, nuggets of Riichi Mahjong wisdom. So thank you so much to everyone joining me on Patreon. Hang on, give me 1 second. Welcome to Fading of Lothlorien and Mystery. Thank you so much for joining us on the Patreon. Thank you to the members who've been supporting me for quite some time now, too. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there. It's the best way to support me, your boy. And I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Folks, we're playing some Mahjong. This hand, I'm not going to lie to you. A crossword kind of popped off in the first few discards. They already have Seawind, and they have another set already complete. Now, I hate to say it, right? They could also be cooking up something dastardly in the bamboo suit, right? They've discarded so many good tiles that are not bamboo suit tiles that I gotta be a little bit careful when it comes to the late game. Like, if I draw into more dangerous... Yeah, okay, this is a little bit freaky now. If I draw into more bamboo tiles that I can't actively use, then I probably have to fold this hand. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I don't want to deal into a seat-win half-flush hand first thing in the morning. Like, no, let me, you know, don't swing at the first pitch. Never swing at the first pitch. That's what they say in baseball, right? That's sound baseball advice. I could go Pinfu here. I could cut Green Dragon followed by Green Dragon, but you know what? I don't want to deal into Seatwind, Green Dragon, half flush either. I know you. I know you better than you know yourself. I know that you can't use any circle suit tiles, so I'm gonna just cut this 4-5 shape, and if the Green Dragon comes out, the Green Dragon comes out. It's the best day of our freaking lives. I'm gonna cut the 5 of circles. It's kind of a spicy tile. It's a great opportunity to get rid of it, and the 2 of characters is still relatively safe for the table. If we need to discard it in the late game, 4 of characters a little spicy, a little picante with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why it's so close to the 5 of characters? If someone's waiting with a 5-6, I certainly don't want to deal into that. But you know what? I like my odds good and I like my odds enough right now not to just roll over and die. He's in Tenpai, folks. He's absolutely in Tenpai. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate you regarding my humanity and asking me how my day is. I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. That's a Spice Lord tile, Left Lord. You don't even know what they're cooking. Folks, so for you it's been it's been 24 hours since the last video, but for me it's been an entire weekend. Okay, please don't somehow deal in. I mean, it would be so tragic if the 7 of bamboo, like they cut the 7, then you changed your hand to accept the 7 and then I deal in. Luckily, that did not happen. That would have been a career-ending 7 of bamboo deal-in if that happened. So I'm glad it didn't. I'm in the dealer seat. Would love to stay in the dealer seat. And dare I say it, if you can't use a 6 or a 9 of characters, it might genuinely come out. 2 of the 9s are already gone, but it's looking pretty safe as a result. So hopefully we get to stay here. Okay. Left Lord calls Riichi. I'm going to just be real with you. I hate that. I am in Tenpai and I'm in the dealer seat. Oh my god, three 5s are visible. 2 4s are visible. Oh man, I think I gotta push this, but I'm genuinely not sure. Oh, that's so tragic. I dealt into Ipatsu. Oh no. Oh! Yeah, the 7 of Bamboo would have been a career-ending deal, whereas this is fine. This is just, yeah, awesome. It's really good, Yusong. Really good. Awesome work. Awesome work. Yeah, we wouldn't want to deal into a C-win half flush hand at the start of the game. Never swing on the first pitch. Okay. That stinks. I'm not going to lie to you. That stinks kind of extraordinarily so. We are not lost. You know what I mean? Not all those who wander are lost. Not all those who deal in are bozos, okay? We can genuinely get ourselves out of this sticky situation. We need some big hands. We need someone else to have the worst day of their life. A lot of things could still happen. We've seen other people. We've seen ourselves, like, even I've seen myself come back from worse situations than this. So I just got to stay frosty. Don't get tilted. Just slam the Riichi button as soon as you can. This is a deja vu. Who are you? Olivia Rodrigo logging on to Mahjong Soul? Deja vu moment. I don't know if you're still going for a half flush. I don't know what the frick is going on. But I'm still in this one. 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence. I'm not going to get tilted. Oh, what am I going to do? Be like every single League of Legends teammate that I've ever had in my entire adult life, being like, why did you do that? Why did you deal in there? There shouldn't. Well, the jungle diff. It's been a weekend for me. And I did 2 improv comedy shows, folks. I've been doing, while you were out partying, I was studying The Blade. Recently, The Blade is improv comedy. And I've been having a lot of fun doing it. Here's the thing. I did a show on Friday, and I thought, you know, I am my own worst critic. I think I'm my own worst critic. And don't try to prove me, like, this is not an open invitation to, like, to prove that someone else can be an even harsher critic in the comments. No, please don't do that, okay? I'm not asking for that emotional masochism right now. This is awful, folks. This is so bad. I would love to win with this hand, but it's we haven't drawn a single good tile. 6 of characters, 6 of circles, 1 of characters. Right Lord calls Riichi in the dealer seat. Okay, it's kind of looking like the worst day of my entire life, and you've given me 3 copies of a horrible tile. Okay, I mean, keeping the 4 is not the worst thing in the world, but I wanted the 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence. So I hate to admit it, but there was some logic in all of these discards. I'm my own worst critic, and I think, like, I thought that my teammates did such a good job. I thought for myself on this Friday night show, I was kind of mid. And I know it's so surprising to you. Everyone who's watching right now at home has their jaws on the floor. Yusong, I've been watching your channel since it started. I've never heard you say a single bad joke in your entire life. I know. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? Of course, I'm being the most facetious you've ever seen in your entire life. Right Lord called Riichi with, I don't presume that I'm going to get into Tenpai, okay? I genuinely don't presume that I'm going to get into Tenpai, but it's still vaguely possible. That's the Dora tile. I mean, this is quite literally inside Tsuji. I got to rock with it a little bit. They're not waiting with a 3-4. They're not waiting with a 6-7. If I draw into... I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. This is good for me. I think this is good for me. Right Lord not repeating a million times in the dealer seat. That's good. A Crosslord dealing in. It's slowly starting to ruin their own lives. That's also a good sign for me. Okay, Yusong, lock in. You genuinely got this. Not a terrible hand to start things off, actually, for once. Maybe Pinfu. We're lucky if we draw into 2 of characters followed by 2 of characters, but we don't want to, like, shoehorn that specifically. I just thought I was, like, kind of mid. I was so nervous the entire time. And, like, here's the thing. What sounds like it's going to come next are a bunch of excuses for doing bad comedy. Now, here's the thing. It's not necessarily Excuse Town USA, because it's more so my brain just I want to check the facts as to not let my brain go sicko mode with it, because the awesome thing about improv comedy is that, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, I don't know if I should have kept the 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, that's such a weird... I think the rest of my hand is good. I don't know if I should have kept that 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'd be slightly punished, but I think it's also genuinely okay. I slam the like and subscribe no matter what here and hope for 3 Oradora. Yeah, we're in desperation town right now. Like, that's all we can kind of hope for. 1 of circles is the Dora. 2 of circles we could actually still accept. So that's still kind of like a good thing that we could get, a nice little option to boost the value of this hand. 6 of characters, go frick yourself. But if we draw into the red 5 of characters, I guess we could keep that around. Maybe go a little Oppa Tanya style, right? Go a little all simples. Try to get some more value somewhere, somehow in this hand. Here's the awesome thing about improv comedy is that, like, when you do a bad show, or if it's not even a bad show, you just think that you did kind of poorly or not necessarily great, your brain might say to you, "Oh, you sung. That was kind of that was kind of a mid show. Why don't you go die?" And it's like the brain loves to be like to go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye. And so I always feel, dude, sometimes it's so, you know what, you want to know what's like truly a harrowing human experience? The car ride home after you took a big swing on stage and it, and like it was the loudest silence that anyone has ever heard. And no, it didn't go that badly. I wasn't like, I wasn't like doing anything like giga problematic or like, like truly like fricked up. I thought it went okay, but I just personally wasn't feeling myself, you know what I mean? So the car ride home, you're just like, I'm not gonna even listen to any music. I just need to be alone with my thoughts in the darkness right now, Mobozo, thank you so much for the follow, even when I'm not streaming. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, it's a weird moment. I probably have to chase this Riichi if I get the chance to chase the Riichi. If a crossword wants to deal in and ruin their lives, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you ruining your life. A little life-ruining dealing. Left Lord's got the mandate of heaven, and you know what? We're just a bystander right now. I'm okay with this. Riichi Pinfu 1DZ. I mean, how does it feel, Crosslord? Huh? You like being sat right next to me on a bus trip to HE double hockey sticks? A pair of the green Daisies. Not gonna complain about that. My C-Win getting discarded in the first few turns every single time, I'm gonna complain about that. So anyway, fun time. The brain checking the facts is the first time that I performed with this group. My teammates were really great. Genuinely, like, no, they were so freaking funny. And so that's the advantage of having really funny teammates. I was really, really nervous and I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why, and I don't think that I need to know why. I don't think you need an excuse to be nervous other than you just are. I don't like being nervous. I'm a big fan of myself when I'm not nervous, when I'm like, I wouldn't say like capital B brave, but I'm like, when you trust yourself as a performer and you just like go and you have like a stoic, like a solid sense of self. I like myself when I'm like that. I couldn't do it. And I got like, this is unfortunate. I think I was really tired because it was a Friday night and I get this, 9 p.m., which in Yusong land might as well be like 1 a.m. Folks, I love being in bed by 9. To be out and about, still in public, still in outside clothes at 9 p.m. Oh my God. This is actual cognitive behavioral torture right there. I am in Tenpai. May I be blessed with a red 5. Honestly, red 5 in the character suit, any red 5s. We could accept any red 5s right now. Would I con the green dragon? It's on site. I would con the green dragon. Like, abso-freaking-lutely, I would con the green dragon. Am I just happy to win a one-hon hand? Yep, because it might prevent a crossword from winning a Mongon and putting third place completely out of reach. Sure, right? I would rather discard a 7 than I would discard a 4, just in general. Just is a good Billy Bean Mahjong. Can still accept the red 5 in any single suit right now, which feels great. If we just drew a 5 here, we'd cut the 2 and we'd still have a nice completed sequence. So I can't chi, unfortunately. If Left Lord discards the red 5 of characters, they don't let you chi and then shimmy your weight along like that. I know. I think it's fricked up too. The oligarchs in charge don't want you to be able to accept red 5s for free like that. But it's unfortunately just a rule that exists in Riichi Mahjong. What was I yapping about? Oh yeah, like it was 9 p.m. and I was like exhausted after last week. I was like genuinely so zonked out of my gosh dang mind. And so I was like, when you're sweaty, but you're not sweaty because you're warm. You're sweaty because you're just like tired. You're just like tired and you're still freaking going for some reason. So there are a lot of things going against me, and I will say this. And I'm not trying to be like, I understand, like, you don't make a lot of excuses. I hear you. I'm not like trying to make a lot of excuses. I'm just trying to like be nice to myself and the big hater that exists in my brain. Please let me win this one. Please let me win this one. 2 people have called Riichi. Oh my God, it's actually the worst day of my life. It's actually the worst day of my life, but I am in Tenpai with incredible odds. This is safe for, it's Genbutsu for one person. If you're gonna kill me, you're gonna kill me, but I have 2 Riichi sticks that I could grab on the table as well. Like, when am I gonna get a better chance than this to win 3,000 points? I don't think that exists. It's okay. Might not be our game. Genuinely might not be our game, and that's okay. It's genuinely okay. Should I have dealt in that East 1 round? No, absolutely not. But I was in Tenpai, right? There wasn't like a complete absence of logic. I hadn't even started yapping about improv yet, so like, I think I was still relatively dialed in at that point. After, you know, it's the first time we had performed together, so that was also like new to me. First time we had been in that venue. A lot of firsts. I was sweaty. God, Yusong, you're so cool. Sorry, I just heard myself for a second. And like, me thinking that I did mid-improv, I know myself. I genuinely know myself. It was probably fine. You know what I mean? It just wasn't like flying colors. Dude, this is my last dealer seat. I'm actually begging you. Oh my God, this is my last dealer seat. Are you serious right now? Okay, well, I'm still a gazillion tiles away from Tenpai, so I don't really know. Like, I don't even know what's the nut draw. Three of circles followed by 6 of circles, I guess, is the nut draw. 5 of circles being thrown is kind of nice. I can cut 2 of circles with relative impunity. Like, I'm willing to tango a little bit. That's so messed up. Like, I think I do this. All Opatanya style is now available to us. You know what I mean? All simples, red 5. Dora, a 3-Han banger in the dealer's seat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, unless this is a Yakuman, this doesn't change anything. First place and second place are just exchanging points. So in South 2, South 3, South 4, we just have to keep slamming the Riichi button. Like, there's nothing that we can do. If we can snipe if we can somehow luckily sumo a big-ish hand while a crosslord is in the dealer seat, that would be chef's kiss. If we could stop drawing the worst starting hands I've ever seen in my entire life, that would also be pretty nice. That would also be pretty tight, not gonna lie to you. 6 of characters? Sure, I'll take a 6 of characters. Thank you so much. Yeah, my own biggest critic. If I think it went horribly, it probably went fine. Afterwards, this was a messed up weekend for me. It was genuinely like, I don't know how to actually like get rest or have a social life or plan things. On the way to that Friday night show, a friend had texted me being like, hey, a mutual friend from college is in town. What are you doing tonight? And I was like, well, I'm gonna do a show. It ends at 10 or 10:30. And so that's how I ended up staying out until like, I rarely do this. I genuinely can't remember the last time I stayed up past, hang on, 2, 3, 4 mixed dribbles? No. All simples? Oh my God, why is every hand all simples? Why is every hand all simples? Can I get a rain check on hands being all simples? I mean, all simples isn't bad. Let me at least go Riichi with it. 3 of circles is such a nut draw right now. 3 of circles followed by 3 of bamboo. Please, oh my God. That'd be so tight. Please, 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 please. Riichi, Pinfu, all simples. Surely that still exists in the game. Surely they have not patched that out. Left Lord going for a half flush in the character suit. Bon appetit. Genuinely, bon appetit. My only hope is that a crosslord deals in and ruins their entire life, okay? We're kind of a bystander. I don't know if our fate is necessarily within our own control right now. I need you to have the worst day of your life, and I'm so sorry if you watch the channel or something. Obviously, it's nothing personal against you whatsoever. It's just I need you to have the worst day of your life. So we did, oh God, I genuinely can't remember the last time I was out past midnight, but I was out past midnight. Oh my God, I was fading so hard. I was like, I'm not allowed to cut this 8 of characters. I was allowed to cut the 1 of characters because all the 3s are gone. You're not waiting with a 2-3 in your hand. That's a risk I'm willing to take. If I draw into 7, okay, well that's hilarious and interesting. The opposite of me doing improv. Stop it, Yusong. Don't be nicer to yourself. Actually, just be nicer to yourself. This is unbecoming of you. Sure. I'm 17 tiles away from Tenpai right now. Who gives a frick though? Like I can't win with this hand. Oh my God. Oh, what a lovely. Oh, and I just have to. And I literally just have to. Awesome. Awesome. I love this. I love this. This is so good. Biting sarcasm, by the way, okay? I just in case I'm not doing a good enough sarcastic tone, because sometimes I forget to do that. Oh. Well, it's safe for you, but I don't know about everyone else. Oh, God. Okay. I'm not allowed to cut character suit tiles. Please, someone, what if you, across our cut a native characters, because you can't use it, and it deals into both myself and Left Lord? That would be so nice. And I can't throw that. I genuinely cannot throw that. That's so messed up. That's so sad. I just can't. Then my career is over. It's just genuinely over if I throw that tile. I can't do that. I genuinely can't do that. Oh, if only that had dealt in. That would have been really nice. I cheat here to be in Tenpai. I love being in Tenpai. Here we go. That's huge right there. Do I expect a 6 of characters to come out? No. What are you, nuts? Absolutely not. What? Oh my God. The lack of punishment. Oh my God. Oh my. This is so sad. I can't. I can't. And the lack of punishment is astounding. I don't believe what I'm seeing right now. I genuinely don't believe what I'm seeing. This is look. I know people hate it when I fold. This one hurts me more than it hurts you. This one genuinely hurts so effing hard right now. Oh my God. And if a 7 comes out and it's actually safe, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs. Don't make me do that, okay? My throat's still a little hoarse. After that, you know, as we were getting drinks, and by the way, I didn't have a sip of alcohol. Why? Is it because is it because I'm having like a dry moment? No, it's just because I drove, and if I genuinely even had half a sip of alcohol, like my body just reacts so horribly to it that it's not a fun time for me. 7. It's fine. At least no one else was in Tenpai. I just need one direct hit Marty. Red Dragon pair, sure. You know what I mean? I'm not above that whatsoever. I'm not above that whatsoever. Rest of my hand actually looking okay for once. He said kind of sheepishly. I don't know if it's actually that good. Oh my God. Okay, well, 3 of circles is a nut draw. If I win Red Dragon, Red 5 here, it's still not really enough. Oh God. Oh God. How is this game this hard? Shouldn't I win 1 out of every 4 hands statistically if everyone's the same skill level? Shouldn't that happen? At least sometimes. Oh my God. I asked a friend when we were out, and she's on like a UCB house team, so I respect their opinion a lot. I was like, hey, I think I'm having this issue. Which, by the way, like the context of this is that like I don't do like. This is like the 3rd indie show that I've done in the last like 6 months. I'm still relatively new. And I wish I could give a big ass disclaimer before every single set being like, hey, I'm new to this. Like, I'm still learning, but whatever. Like, you can't do that, and that's fine. And I also want to like, you know what? Like, I also want to be just like, you know, to have everyone accept the set at face value. No way this is happening. No way this is happening. I'm about to be single tile Yorking it for the 3 of circles, but Red Dragon, Red 5, I genuinely can't. I can't complain. I genuinely can't complain. Give me an extra draw. That's so sad. Okay. Do I pawn here to be in Tenpai? At the expense of a Red 5? I'm not sure. I would happily cheat into a 3 or a 6 of characters. And I don't even know if this con is correct. Like, I might give someone else the keys to the kingdom. Huge. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've set a Suji trap twice for the 3 of circles. Only an idiot would be waiting for the 3 of circles after cutting 2 6s. And I am that idiot. Your Honor, I am that idiot. Please. Please. Oh my God, please, please. Can you stop? Can you actually just stop? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Can I get a 3 of circles in here? No one pawn this. No one. Oh, huge. It would have been impossible for someone to pawn. I'm nervous right now, okay? I was asking her, like, hey, you're much less. Oh my God, 3 of circles looks so safe for both me and Akagi. And I have to. I genuinely have to. I have no other option. Don't kill me. Oh my God, don't kill me. Don't kill me. It's a pawn. What are you nuts? You could have had 2 more safe tiles. You You dummy! This is outrageous gameplay. Like, this is outrageous gameplay. Well, whatever. In for a penny, in for a pound. That's so messed up that that didn't deal in. Please. Can I get a crumb of someone playing defense? Acknowledging that 3 of circles is Suji for myself and for a crosslord. 3 of circles. Baba booey, baba booey. I'm just saying stuff. Just, oh my god. Honestly, freaking vindicated. Freaking deserved right there. I mean, no, me dealing 3 extremely spice-tacular tiles and not getting punished at all. I love that you paid $1,000 just to watch. Oh my god, I could kiss the ground right now. All we need to do is win with a one-hand hand, please. It's the worst starting ever. It's got 2 Dora in it. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 6, 7, XD, LOL. I cut the north wind here because the player that I least want to get their sea wind is a crosslord, so I'm gonna cut that one first. Now I'm just gonna play Oppa regular style, but I don't think I can actually play regular style at all. I think with this hand, I gotta keep some safety. I gotta keep some BS in my hand just to fold with. Like, look at how bad this photograph is. Look at how awful this hand is. There's no way we win this. There's genuinely no way we win this. Yusong, I'm begging you, keep some safe tiles. You're going for a half flush in the bamboo suit. So be it. Genuinely, I can't do anything about that. What do I want to have happen? A crosslord deals into this half flush. At past, like, 9 discards, I'm no longer going to be allowed to deal bamboo suit tiles. But right now, we're young, wild, and free right now. So what? We call chi. So what? It's East 3. You know what I mean? Bars. I asked her, I was like, I'm struggling with this thing in improv. I'm hesitating. It's not the end of the world, but I can feel myself just like pausing. I'm hesitating, second guessing everything that I say. And it's just like, I'm only hesitating for like a second or 2. And I gotta stop discarding bamboo suit tiles. Genuinely, I have to stop. But it is that difference of 1 to 2 seconds, or maybe even like a millisecond, between waiting and just doing the thing that makes something funny. That at the least makes something exciting, you know? And I'm just like waiting and waiting and waiting. And I don't know why I'm just like nervous. I'm just nervous. And her advice was, I actually don't have any advice because I'm struggling with the same thing. And that sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but or this sounds like I'm being facetious or annoying or something, which, I wouldn't blame you for thinking that. It's the usual fare for this channel. But that also meant a lot to me because I was like, oh, okay, this is just a normal thing that everyone's going through. Of course, everyone's going to ebb and flow with their own self-confidence, or maybe just figuring other people out, maybe some politeness, Like, I was even commiserating with, like, have you gotten the note that, like, y'all are all too polite? Because that is a note that I've been in several, like, circles, and we've all gotten that note. Am I actually playing this? Am I actually playing this? You would have to be single tile HE double hockey sticks waiting on the Southwind. Deal in. Deal in. Half flush, all triplets. Baimon, deal in. Sumo, Baimon. 11,000. 11,000. C-win half flush. This is not 11,000. This is 7,000. End of the game. End of the game. End of my misery. And she was like, yeah, I've gotten the same note too. It's a very, like, it was a game recognized game moment. So I was like, okay, I'm not truly losing it. This is like a normal thing. Oh, I did a second show on Saturday, but now I might have to save that for tomorrow's video, and that's fine. Speed is crucial when activating. Also, by the way, like, does everybody know that you've kind of been hoodwinked into listening to improv? Like you think that you're watching a Riichi Mahjong Let's Play, and ostensibly you are. Should I be reading this? Then thrust your sword into their weak point at the key moment, right? I don't even know when to call Riichi at the right moment. I don't even know when to call Pawn at the right moment, okay? So that's a little too complicated for me. Yo, we got some good stuff? Okay. They should just keep that even when the mini game goes away, because I'm like, it's nice to feel like I've got, like, you get a lot of rewards. A+, genuinely not bad. But it's like, you think you're being polite by like waiting and waiting and waiting for everyone to like finish what they're saying, but you have to be like a little selfish, a tiny bit selfish. I think when performing. Because your teammate might be like, oh, I'm drowning here. Someone please save me. Oh, did somebody say unequivocally correct? I am so sorry. I am so effing sorry. Did somebody say unequivocally correct here? There's 3 5s visible. You're not even waiting with a 4-5 in the circle suit with the red 5. Like, this is a 1-chance tile. You're not waiting with a 1-2. I refuse to acknowledge that, like, late into the game, your weight is this stinky. And all the 2s are gone. All the 2s are gone. You can't be waiting with a 1-2. You could be waiting with a 4-5, but it's a 1-chance tile. There's only 1 copy of the 5 of circles left. Did somebody say unequivocally correct? I just need to see what happened here. Bazinga. Correct. Correct. This was unthinkable. You wanted me to cut this. So true. What was I thinking here? I just wanted to pawn. But we could have had a Riichi Pinfu all simples moment. Yeah, I don't know. This was a wrong. This is wrong. This is genuinely wrong. Like, opening your hand is cool, but if you're gonna be 1 tile away from Tenpai anyway, like you could still cut green dragon and green dragon here, and still be 1 tile away from opening your hand to be in Tenpai anyway for just all simples. The allure of the dragon tiles is supreme. However, sometimes we must fight against the current while walking betwixt 2 mountains. Basically, don't get married to your Yakuhai pair. Dragons, seat wind, prevalent wind. In this scenario, if you cut green dragon, you can still open your hand, and you're still 1 tile away from Tenpai. However, the upside of Riichi Pinfu Tanyao is too delectable to ignore. And that's how we do that. And that's honestly a great lesson. We should publish this. Penguin Random House? Is anyone from Penguin Random House watching? Yeah. This is on me. At least, thank God that I looked back into this run so we could achieve that. I mean, was this pawn right? This pawn was absolutely unequivocally correct. Right. Death. Okay. I love this game. I genuinely love this game. They had a pair of the 3s and 3. You shouldn't have even called Riichi. You should not have even called Riichi. Watch this. Watch this space. Did somebody say the discard and not calling Riichi is 55, whereas the Riichi is only 20? Because why? You still have all symbols red 5 Dora. It's a Mongon right now. All symbols red 5 Dora. Yeah, it's a Mongon right now, and you don't even need to do anything. If you sumo, it's a Hanemon. I don't know. I would have discarded the 3 of circles anyway. But there's a world where I don't. If you call Riichi, I should have. Maybe I should have seen that there was 0 copies of the Dora discarded. But we're just in Tenpai right now. You know what I mean? You know how nice it is to be in Tenpai? Oh, God, it's so awesome to be in Tenpai. Okay, anything else that was, like, kind of confusing? I didn't write down a single gosh dang thing. Did I deal in again, by the way? There was a round where we straight up... Yeah, this was also fricked up. Like, hang on. This hand we played like an S, which is great. Yusong, aren't you an M? Don't even bring that discourse into here. Okay, we're gaming. You wanted me to cut this because we could have got like a 4-5 situation. That's fair. What? Oh yeah, but then we're still 1 away from Tenpai anyway, and we can hold open a lot more improvements with the 6. Yeah, this is. I mean, how do I even write this? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Yeah, okay. You know what? This is also going to the LibreOffice document. We're learning a lot today. We're genuinely learning a lot today. These are good lessons. A 4-5 shape is just strong enough. You ever use a triangle shape in Polybridge? Yeah. It's kind of like that. You're not going to use the 4 of characters anyway. You're never gonna pawn. You're not happy if you pawn, and keeping a floating 6 allows you to hopefully discard the to hopefully draw into a 5 or 7 and then discard the stinky 1-2 shape. So that's you're switching to overwrite mode. I think I might clicked insert by accident. That's the scariest thing when you're doing like a word processing thing and then you realize you've been typing over your own work for so long. Con, slam it. Gaming, and then bailed out on the backs of the American taxpayer. Boiling avocado, thank you so much for the follow. I sincerely appreciate it. I am gaming right now. I have no choice but to YOLO send. I have no choice. I literally have no choice. I have no choice. We got so lucky here. There's no way this pawn was right. Watch this. Watch this space. I can't believe we lost. There's no way this pawn was right. I'm pissed. I'm a type A chatter right now. I'm a type A chatter in your chat. You got a D this round and still won. That's awesome. That's so cool. What was your Riichi? It was perfectly fine. It was good even. It was no, it wasn't. It was awful. What happened here? You're single tile Yorking it for the new door. Oh, I guess that's okay. Yeah. The Riichi here is correct. There's a con that happened. What kind of bozo would call con here? Oh, they didn't even want you to call Riichi. I guess this is a kind of a spicy tile to discard anyway. I don't hate the Riichi. You know how hard it is to get into Tenpai to begin with? I genuinely don't hate what they did there. And they're a same level player. They're no ball. I cannot believe that we sumo that hand, and then genuinely it's a kiss the ground moment. Like it's a kiss the ground moment. I am folding here. We're chilling. They're gonna sumo. I don't even think that I can understand these bamboo discards because you're in last place. I can understand this because it's safe. I don't know. This is a spicy round. This is genuinely a spicy round. Did I want to wrap anything up anecdotally before sending us all on our merry way, teasing you for tomorrow? Get ready. There was a second improv show anecdote is about to hit the channel. But it was I don't know. It's just been what I've been doing in my spare time. I hope look, you've been hoodwinked. You've genuinely been hoodwinked. You came in here to maybe learn more about tile efficiency. You're about to understand UCB style, UCB for like game style improv comedy. Folks, it's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the Mahjong, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps out me and the channel such a great deal. Stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Sincerely, the humble, big-ass bow to everyone who's supporting me there. It's like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.